up you guys, it's Emily and I'm here to bring you another magical video this week. And this week I thought it would be really fun to talk about my most recent Disney vacation. I went down to Disney World about, this summer will be 2 years, so it's quite a while ago, but still pretty recently I would say. But yeah, so I want to just talk about some of my favorite things that I did while I was down there, so I can kind of reminisce and just get ready and look forward to when I'm going to be living down there. So here we go. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with things that I did outside the parks, then I'm going to go into each park individually because I went to every park, even if I only did like 1 or 2 things. So there you go. Alright, so one of my favorite things from the very start was our check-in. Our check-in went really quickly. We checked in at the Old Key West Resort on property, and side note, before we got on property, one of my favorite things was getting to go under the Disney World sign. So yes, always has to take a picture. But regardless, my first favorite thing that we got to do, or that happened I guess on our trip, was when we checked in. First they upgraded us to a bigger room because there was 5 of us at that point because my older brother left, but there was 5 of us. Yes, 5 of us. Oh my gosh, I can't count. There was 5 of us, so they upgraded us to a bigger room, which was really nice of them. And then they also all of a sudden came out because one of the reasons why we were there was kind of celebrating my dad's retirement from the Navy, but also for my younger brother's birthday. So I'm pretty sure they had balloons and stuff like there, like ready to go for him for his birthday. But they also brought out a big poster that had a military Mickey on it. I'll try to find a picture of a similar version and put it somewhere over here or something. But yeah, so they brought this poster out and it was signed by a bunch of the cast members, and it said like thank you for your service, and it was just really sweet, and it was something that none of us really expected, along with the balloons for my brother. So we were definitely off to a really great start. Alright, and one of the last things that we did outside of the parks that I really enjoyed was getting to do different events at our resort that were leading up to the 4th of July. For instance, one of the things that my little brother was super excited about was a watermelon eating contest. So I have a little video of him eating his watermelon, and we just thought it was really funny because he would not stop talking about it, and he's like, I gotta train, I gotta win, and it was just really funny. So that was really fun. I also don't know if I mentioned this, but we actually got to watch the fireworks that they did for the 4th of July. We watched them on the night of the 3rd because we figured the 4th would probably have really big crowds, and so did the 3rd because it was very crowded. But it was a lot of fun, and it was definitely really cool to see that fireworks show since they only do it twice a year. Alright, so the first park we're going to be talking about is Animal Kingdom, and I didn't get to do a whole lot at Animal Kingdom because we were only there for half a day, but regardless, I still got to do some really fun stuff. So the first thing that we did when we got there, I believe, I had gotten us a fast pass for Dinosaur because I had no idea that there was a T-Rex like skeleton in one of the areas of the queue line, but there is. So I'll insert, like, I'm going to be inserting pictures all throughout the video, but we took a really funny picture with the T-Rex. And after we rode Dinosaur, me and my younger brother rode the little, I forgot the name of it, like something Whirl. It's a little like roller coaster that's there in Dinoland, and that was fun because my little brother doesn't really like roller coasters a whole lot, But like I said in my last video, I'm trying to get him to go on more roller coasters, and I think it might be working. Along with both of those things, I really enjoyed getting to see from different areas of the park the different angles of the Tree of Life and getting to see the different animals, and I just kept pointing out animals that I hadn't seen yet, and I just thought that was really cool because I know that it probably took a really long time to make that Tree of Life, and I thought it was really cool. And my last favorite thing that I did while I was at Animal Kingdom was going on the safari ride. I was super excited about that because I love animals, and it was amazing. We got to see so many really cool animals, and the giraffes were amazing. There was like 2 different ones, but there was one that went right up against like the car that we were in or whatever, and me and my little brother got to take a selfie with a giraffe. So that was really cool. So I guess the next park that I will talk about really briefly, because I honestly didn't spend a whole lot of time there, whoops, is Hollywood Studios. I only did like 2 things there at Hollywood Studios, and it was on our very last day going to the parks. Me and my mom went together, and I went there for the sole reason of seeing the Frozen sing-along. So yes, but yeah, Frozen sing-along, highly recommend if you like singing or Frozen
or anything that's magical in the world, because like how can you not like Frozen and singing and yeah.
Anyway, so the next show had already closed the doors by the time that we got from the park entrance to that point. So we headed on over and got to meet Olaf, and Olaf was so cute. I got to show him this birthday cake that my mom made me, I think maybe when I was turning, I want to say my 19th birthday, maybe, possibly. I'm not 100% sure, but somewhere around that point in my life, my mom made me a birthday cake, and it was in the shape of Olaf. I'll find a picture and insert it, but it was really funny. So I showed Olaf, he thought it was funny, and then we got to take a cute picture together, and it was great. And after we met Olaf, then we got to go over and watch the Frozen sing-along, and it was great. And I was not expecting like the bubble snow to fall down. Oh my gosh, it was so great. I loved it so much. Now, the third park that I'm going to talk about is Epcot. That's right. I grew a very big appreciation for Epcot on this trip because I'd never been to any of the parks besides Magic Kingdom, if that gives you any hint as to how little I know about any of the other parks. But Epcot is amazing. It's probably my second favorite. It's tied with Animal Kingdom as my second, but regardless, it was so much fun. Me, my mom, and I went there all 4 days, mind you, for different reasons. But our first day, we just wanted to go to Epcot to walk around and kind of see what it was all about, and we were there for a few hours, and then we ended up staying for the fireworks. So Illuminations is one of my favorite shows. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really cool. Mind you, I didn't get to see Wishes when I was there because we'll get to that in a second. But anyway, Illuminations was really fun to watch. I watched it twice while I was down there, back-to-back nights, and yeah, I really liked it. But I also liked getting to go to Club Cool because I just thought that was really interesting to try a different soda from around the world, and of course me and my little brother thought it was pretty entertaining, so that's always fun. We also, one of my favorite rides that we did get to ride there was the Finding Nemo one, because I thought it was really cool how there was the actual aquarium involved. It wasn't just I don't know, like the animatronics or anything like that. Like it was an actual aquarium. So I thought that was really cool. And there was a sea turtle, so my little brother thought that was really fun. And yeah, so that was cool. But overall, my all-time favorite thing that I got to do while at Epcot was ride Frozen Ever After. Yeah, it was great. It came out, or it opened like 2 weeks before I got there, or maybe not even. I think it was like 10 days before we got down there initially. So by the time that we were there, it was about 2 weeks that it had been open. So every time I was at Epcot, because again, I was there like 2 days already, every time I walked by, it was like a 3 hour, like 2 to 3 hour wait. And I was like, holy crap, like I don't want to wait that long. So our third day, I wake up super early and I was like, all right, I'm leaving. I'm going to go to Epcot and I'm going to go ride the ride. So my dad ended up coming with me, and that was an adventure, and it's definitely something that we still joke about to this day. So shout out to you, Dad, because you're the best for coming with me on the Frozen ride. But I forgot to mention, I did have a lot of really good food at Epcot, because we did stop and have dinner one night. Well, I think we went there twice at the quick service Mexican restaurant right there, like as soon as you get into the pavilion. That was really good. I got tacos like both times. Super good. My little brother like loves their chips, their tortilla chips. They were good, but I mean, we live in Texas, so like I think we have good tortilla chips here too, but hey, whatevs. But I also got to have, what else did I have? Ooh, I had some gelato from Italy, yeah. And the gelato was so good. I definitely recommend getting that. And I don't know that I really had any other food. So, yeah, I guess those are. Alright, so last but certainly not least is Magic Kingdom. And as y'all probably know by now, Magic Kingdom is my favorite park. So we got to go there 2 days. We went there our second day, and then we went there our last day to do our like last minute things that we didn't really have time to do. So one of my favorite things that I got to do while in Magic Kingdom was rides that I haven't really gotten to ride a whole lot, besides Pirates of the Caribbean and Space Mountain. Those two I've gotten to ride many times when I was at like Disneyland and stuff like that. But other rides like Haunted Mansion, Jungle Cruise, Peter Pan's Flight, all of those I hadn't ridden before, so that was my first time. So that was really nice to get to ride some rides that I hadn't gotten a chance to ride yet. So I also just really enjoyed getting to take a lot of pictures while I'm down there. That's part of the reason why I wanted to get into doing YouTube while I'm down there, is just because I was constantly inspired to take certain pictures and pose, I don't know, just do things certain ways to make the picture look really cool to me. I'll try and insert some pictures just so to give examples, I guess. But I don't know, I really like photography. I'm no photographer, but I think it's really fun, and I'm definitely looking forward to like getting into that more while I'm down there. So that was one of my favorite things to do, because constantly my brothers would be like asking my mom, where'd Emily go? Oh, don't worry, she's probably just taking pictures. And it was true, I was taking pictures a lot. So I really enjoyed that. I also really enjoyed getting to meet my favorite character in the whole world, and that is Winnie the Pooh and his really good friend, Tigger. I love getting to meet those two. They're always so much fun to interact with, and it was the best. I was so happy. I had just gotten my Winnie the Pooh ears, and I got my name embroidered in the back of them. So yeah, that was pretty fun. I enjoyed that. Alright guys, there you have it. Those were my favorite things that I got to do at all of the parks and outside the parks during my vacation to Disney 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago. And yeah, I'm really happy that I got to share that with you guys. and I hope you liked this video. So go ahead and leave a thumbs up, comment down below what your favorite thing that you did at Disney was at your last vacation to Disney, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!
Bye.